What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are reviewing the 88 middle Veron, the card that is in Icon SBCs at this current moment. And you might be questioning, how much is he actually going for on PlayStation and Xbox as, you know, an SBC? And he's going for 485k on Xbox and 400k on PlayStation. So obviously the prices are a big difference. I have no idea what's happening to the Xbox market right now. Apparently it's just going up and down all the time. But either way, the card, well, it looks like it doesn't look like a bad price, to be fair, because he's an all-rounded card, right? He can do a little bit of everything. Now, how much is he going for on the transfer market? 420k on Xbox and 440k on PlayStation. So at this current moment, it is cheaper to actually buy the card on Xbox than it is to do the SBC, and obviously the other way when it comes down to PlayStation. He is a 6'1" player, which means that interception reach and attacker reach is something he's actually going to have. He's got medium work rate. I don't mind medium. You just have to put the stay back while attacking instruction if you are playing this card in the CDM position. He has got 3-star skill moves and he has got a 4-star weak foot. Love to see midfielders with 4-star weak foot, because I sometimes panic if a midfielder has like a 2-star weak foot, because I know sometimes they are going to screw up the pass if they are turning at like a very tight angle. With Veron having a 4-star weak foot, that should not be a problem. Now, chem style is going to be the shadow chem style, and I feel like that is literally spot on. I don't feel like you could even go against it, because his pace is not amazing on his card, so you definitely need the shadow chem style to obviously help him out. He's got 85 acceleration and 84 sprint speed, so it's obviously pretty decent now. He's got 84 attacking positioning, 74 finishing, 93 shot power, 91 long shots, 74 volleys and 91 penalties. I definitely do want to take a cheeky long shot with this guy. I want to see how good that long shot is. I want to see if it hits top bins. Does he have any shooting traits? He does not, which is disappointing, because knowing how overpowered the finesse shot trait is this year, I would have loved to see the finesse shot trait with that 91 long shots. It would have just came together so perfect. Now, when it comes down to passing, he looks insane at it. 90 short passing, 89 long passing, 85 curve, 88 free kick accuracy, 82 crossing with the 88 vision. Dribbling wise, he doesn't look amazing at it. I feel like he's going to be one of those players that you just have to keep it very simple with. Shield off the ball and just pass away. Don't do any silly business, you know. 70 agility, 72 balance, 86 reactions, 90 ball control, 82 dribbling with 88 composure. Now the defending stats, the stats that matter the most. He's got 93 interceptions, which is insanely good, especially with those reaction times. He's got 74 heading accuracy, which is not great, I must admit. He's got 81 defensive awareness, which is, once again, alright, but it's not insane. He's got 85 standing tackling, which is really good, and that aggression, that 89 aggression, will 100% help out. He's also got, quick maths, he's got, oh god, 81 sliding tackling. Yeah. Let's just say I'm not the greatest when it comes down to maths, so I had to kind of figure that out kind of on the spot. But yeah, 81 slide tackling is not actually too bad. It's just not amazing. He's got 84 stamina, which means up and down the pitch should be perfectly fine when he lasts throughout the whole 90 minutes. He's got 80 strength and 89 aggression. I'm going to guess the aggression is obviously going to help out when it comes down to the strength by a decent amount, but he is obviously decently strong. Now, when it comes down to links, he is an icon, so you can literally link him up with whoever you want. I've linked him up with Sissoko, Alan, Veron, and Virgil. I've also got like Son, Dembele, and Adama Traore in this team. I will be playing Veron in a 4-2-3-1 in that CDM position, but I do want to try him in a centre mid position, because I know if I get this guy on a long shot opportunity, it will most likely go in. So I will play him in a 4-4-2 as well. But let's get into the games. So let's actually test out how he feels on the ball. Hopefully he doesn't feel too bad. And okay, he's not actually too bad on the ball. Do you know what I thought he was going to feel like as Sissoko? I thought he was literally going to feel like this, to the point where, yes, it's very slow, but he actually feels better. One on the ball. He has pushed forward a little bit. Ref, I want a little cheeky card. Should we go for a shot? Why not? Let's see what we can do. What's the distance on this? 28 yards out. He's got a decent free kick. 88 free kick accuracy, boys. He could... Actually, should we go for a run? Let's go for a run. Let's try to fake out our opponent. Gonna go for this fake shot. Hopefully he doesn't track it. Gonna pass it to Veron. A few step overs. Get the little launch. Go for the cross goal finish. It wasn't too bad, I guess. Quick dribbling. Shield off the play. I'm gonna try to get around this corner with just shielding. Let's see if we can actually do it. Oh my god. Look at his strength. Yeah. Simple. Pass to Adama. R1 dribbling into the middle. Son, fake shot. Go for that finish. There you go. Veron. Literally, that all came from Veron just shielding off Gomez. Gonna try to go into the middle. He's going to try to keep going forward. Veron is going to kind of take him on, but at the same time, kind of disappointing. I did definitely want him to come out with the ball, but he kind of just let me down a little bit. Veron, I'm going to go for a long shot, boys. Oh, okay. Pretty decent. Not too bad, to be fair. I want to go for a finesse shot because finesse shots outside the box are way more effective than power shots. Alan on the ball. Going to pass to Veron. We just came off a corner, so that is why he is so high up. I'm going to go for the extra flick. Keep going. Fight for it. There you go. Get up. Oh, come on. No. Pass to the edge of the box. He's going to get pushed forward. Then he has to cut back now. He has to cut back. And Veron's not going to allow you to do that. He's always going to be very aggressive there. I'm going to go for this play right here. I'm going to switch this all the way to the other side. Oh my... I'm going to be real. That's probably the best pass I've ever done on FIFA 21. Simply because Veron was under pressure. It just wasn't, you know, him open and him just switching the play. No, I wasn't even sure if that pass was going to get past the first man. Going to run forward of him. Going to go for a few step overs. You can actually kind of do this with him, but at the same time, I definitely would advise just taking it a bit more simple and just, you know, kind of shielding off the play and passing it around. Going to go press with Veron. Really good tackle from the back as well. And that's that aggression coming into play because I know for a fact if he doesn't have high aggression there, trust me, he does not get that ball from the back. 100% he has to cut back. There you go. I knew he had to cut back. So all I had to do was obviously position Veron perfectly and just go in for the tackle. Give it to Veron. Go for a little cheeky first time over to approval. You can honestly see how effective it is to just have a person in that CDM position that can literally pass the ball perfectly. It is so good and it's so nice to have because people are usually used to like the Freds, right? The people usually, you know, play with like Sissokos, the people that pretty much can't pass the ball. And then you go over and you go to see Veron and you can kind of realize how important it is to have a CDM that can actually pass the ball. Veron on a turn. I'm going to cut in. I'm going to go for this finesse shot, boys. This is what we've been waiting for, and it's not going to go into the corner. Trust me, if he had the finesse shot trait, that would have been 10 times easier because that would have probably gone top bins. Going to press a little bit. Hopefully he can come out of the ball. I can come out of the ball. Going to give it to Veron. Going to give it to Dembele. To Son. Turn. Give it one more to Dembele, give it a little cheeky sweat to Son, and that all came from Veron just going for that quick press. And that's something I'm noticing, right? He can really go and be an aggressive CDM if he wants to, but I'm kind of using him more of like a passive CDM, where I'm just waiting for the perfect moments to go in for tackles when he can actually play both. Now, if you're wondering how he positioned himself when actually going forward, you can clearly see right here, he just positioned himself like he is playing in that CDM position. He's not a player that's just going to go randomly running forward. He's a player that's most likely going to stick in that position, just like that, come and help you, and just go probably for an easy pass just like that. Is Ronaldo going to come down? Most likely he is. He's going to have to at one point. He's going to cut back. I'm going to go in for a tackle, and it's going to be literally a perfect tackle. 100% coming out of the ball there. I feel like it wasn't that aggressive, to be fair, and I still feel like Ronaldo had a chance of coming out with that ball. But did you see how that ball literally just stuck to Veron's foot? He's going to hit it back up. Most likely he is going to actually come down, so I definitely need to cover the behind, and hopefully I can actually get there. That's kind of questionable because I do feel like he should have 100% got that ball, saying that he is 6'1". Gonna press. Gonna go for that slide tackle. Veron versus Veron. I tell you what, my one came out better. Gonna go for that slow 3-star. Oh, I tell you what. That's pretty smooth. It was a 3-star Berber spin, which is absolutely terrible. It's one of those ones where you can still do it. As you clearly can see, it's pretty much in slow-mo. R1 dribbling. His R1 dribbling feels absolutely terrible. Yeah, I definitely do not advise going for that R1 dribbling because it's not going to end well. Let's just say that. So it is time to review him. 2 games played, 0 goals with the 0 assists. Now, obviously it's a bit disappointing that I didn't get a goal and assist for him, but it is what it is. With Veron, he's a really nice all-rounded card, right? Pace, dribbling, shooting, he's got a bit of, but at the same time, defending, physical passing, he's got a lot of. He's a really defensive cam. And for me personally, I would definitely link him up with like an N'Golo Kante, or a person that can obviously go forward and be really good at going forward. For example, N'Golo Kante can dribble, he's got pace, he's got a little bit of a shot, and he's got a really good passing stat. So yeah, N'Golo Veron would be a very good partnership. Now, how much do I feel like I would say this card is worth? I would probably say into like the 360s, the 400k kind of mark, because it's a very all-rounded card and he's most likely going to be in your team for a very long time. So on the PlayStation side, he is going for 400k. I feel like that's worth it without a doubt. If you want to get him for cheaper, snipe 87, 88, 89s on obviously Foot Champ Rewards Day or Squad Battle Days, because that's when the players are going to go for extremely cheap and that's where you're going to come out clutch. On Xbox, 480k on the other hand, I would definitely say it's not worth it. 480k, no chance. I would say 360, 370, 400k is probably the right price range for him. Now, 3-star skill moves, I don't do skill moves, so it did not matter to me. But a 4-star weak foot was really, really nice to see. Now, for pace, as I said, he's got a little bit of pace. It's not insane. It's not even on a good stage, but it's usable. So for pace, I am going to give him a 7.8 out of 10. Now, when it comes down to shooting, it would have been 10 times better if this guy had the finesse shot trait. Imagine this guy with the finesse shot trait having 93 shot power and 91 long shots. Yeah, it's game over. There's no chance any keeper is going to save that, and you best believe it's going to go top bins. But for shooting, I am going to give him, I would say, an 8 out of 10. I feel like that's a reasonable, rating for shooting, because he can still take those long shots. He just can't do it really inside the box. Passing ability, I am going to give his passing ability a 10 out of 10. It is so good. Like, so good. It's to the point where you could honestly compare it to like a Kevin De Bruyne, a Bruno Fernandes, a Modric. Those kind of players. That's how good his passing ability is. Dribbling, I felt like you had to keep it a bit more simple with him, but he is definitely more agile than like the Sissokos, if you know what I mean. So for dribbling, I'm going to give it, I'll give it like a 7.4 out of 10, 7.3. It's not great. It really isn't. And what's kind of saving the dribbling is that ball control and that composure stat. It's absolutely insane. Defending, I felt like his defending was good. I felt like his defensive awareness was not amazing. His standing tackling was really good. Loved his slide tackling. Interceptions was also really good. The only thing I felt like needed to be upgraded a bit more was that defensive awareness. I felt like 81 kind of made him sleep in some occasions. So for defending, I am going to give him an 8.9 out of 10. Physicals, unbelievable. It really was. Strength was higher than 80. No chance that's 80. No chance in hell that is 80. No way. I feel like that's more into the 90s, if anything. He's got 89 aggression and 84 stamina. Stamina to make him last for the whole 90 minutes. And the aggression was absolutely unbelievable. So for physicals, I am going to give him a 9 out of 10. But an overall rating out of 10, I'm going to give him, I would say, an 8.6. He's definitely up there with one of the best midfielders I have 100% used, and he is a very impressive CDM. So once again, if you can get him for even cheaper than 400k on PlayStation, go ahead and get this guy. You will not be disappointed. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment, but for now, peace.